Hi there team, Coach Alexa here. It is a beautiful, cold, wintry, frosty day today. I was out with the dog this morning and I think it was around -4, definitely a bit of a nip in the air. And I've done videos before about dressing for the weather, keeping warm when you're running, what areas to focus on before, so have a bit of a look through the back catalogue on YouTube if you missed that one in previous winters. But today I wanted to cover another aspect of this really cold weather running, particularly on these dry, cold, wintry, sunny days, which are beautiful, but the challenges that they can bring from a different perspective, and that's with our breathing. So when I was out this morning, on these very cold, crisp, dry mornings, you will notice that you can see your out-breath. And that's because our body is adding quite a lot of moisture to every lungful of air that we breathe in. Now it does that because our lungs work more efficiently and effectively when the air inside them is warm and humid. It enables that gas exchange to work more efficiently. So the oxygen will move more efficiently in each lungful of air from the air in the lungs into your bloodstream, and the carbon dioxide will move more efficiently from your bloodstream into the lungs to be breathed back out again. So our body is working quite hard. Every single in-breath, it's trying to warm it up and it's trying to humidify it, so add water to it, water vapour to it, in order for that gas exchange to work as quickly as possible. So that extra effort will affect our cardiovascular efficiency. So the lung part, the getting the gas in and out of the bloodstream part, will be less efficient on a very cold day than it will on a warmer, more humid day. And cold air usually is less able to hold moisture than on a warmer day, so you likely on a really cold day likely to also get less moisture in the air. So the two kind of go hand in hand. So the lungs are working harder. So you may notice a little bit of drop off in pace for the same effort level, or a slightly higher heart rate for the same pace on your runs. And that's absolutely fine, remembering that training effect is driven by effort level, not pace. So if you try and aim for the same pace when your lungs are working slightly less efficiently, then you're not quite going to hit those same goals of the workout that you're aiming for. The other thing this means is that it's very, very useful to drink water and stay hydrated, because the body is getting that moisture to humidify each lungful of air from within your body, the water sources in your body, so predominantly your bloodstream and surrounding tissues. So particularly on longer runs, it's a good idea to take some water with you, keep hydrated before a run. I don't drink as much kind of cold plain water as I do in the summer at this time of year, because quite frankly it's too cold. So sometimes in my Camelback I might use a mixture of cold and hot water to make it sort of warmish, so it doesn't melt the Camelback. Don't do that, but just makes it a bit more appetizing to drink as opposed to freezing cold water, or making sure that you're drinking, you know, hot drinks or lemon and honey and hot water throughout the day if you go off the idea of drinking plain water. It's useful, as I say, because we lose, and you can see it in this cold weather, can't you? We lose moisture with every single out breath when we're running in the cold. So that will just help your performance, but it will also mean that you sometimes develop a slightly dry cough when you've been out running on a really cold day. And that's why, because your lungs just haven't been able to create enough moisture, and they're just starting to struggle with the effects of that a little bit. So I hope that's a useful tip for those of you who are running on some of these beautiful cold winter days.